Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome. Hey, everybody. How are you guys doing? One moment. I just got to check something out first. How are you? Hi, Tommy. One second, sweetheart. One moment. Just checking something out real quick. Hey, Maxie. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Truth. You guys up late with me? We're going to do some, let's see, what is this? Why can't I'm switching it to live chat versus just the top chat. I want to see everybody. Why is it that YouTube always defaults to the top chat and then you got to switch it back? You guess not. You can go to sleep. I mean, I don't want to keep you up. Why does it do that? I'm all clumsy fingered right now. What was I saying? You're trying to get, if you got to get some sleep, you can always catch it on the replay, Migsy. I will completely understand. I mean, I am doing this really late. It'll be on the replay in the morning. I promise. I'm not going to get rid of it. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How is everybody tonight? So we're just going to do a quick catch up with Foodie. I know it's really late, but I'm like, I've got the energy now. I might as well do it now because I might not have the time tomorrow. It's Friday night, so I imagine a lot of people are out doing their thing. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Ooh. Okay. Hello, Angela. Oh, I'm sorry, Angela. You're suffering with a headache. Is it a headache or is it a migraine? I don't know if this will help you, Angela, but this always works for me. And I know this sounds really weird, but just follow me for a minute. Get a long, clean gym sock. Fill it like halfway or 3/4 of the way up with like dry white rice. Tie off the end. Pop that sucker in the microwave and heat it up, and then you can make a couple of them. Put one on your forehead, one on the back of your neck. Take a couple of aspirin, and that should help. Oh, it's a migraine. Oh, Lord. Hey, Truth. But the little rice socks that I would make always helped my bad headaches. Gas station sushi. while you drift off. So am I going to be like your tarot card ASMR? Hey, whatever works. Whatever it takes to go to sleep. Hello, Dark Petals. And there's Booger behind me. Booger. What are you doing? Hi, Jocelyn. What are you doing? She's got the zoomies. What are you doing? Ow. 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 You were, ma'am, you back there. You. Ow. What are you doing? 11 years old and she still plays like a kitten with bigger teeth. Ow. Hi, Vickery. Someone's in a mood. What are you doing? Get it out of your system before I do these tarot readings. Hey, Blondie. Be forewarned. Booger has the zoomies. She's spicy right now. What are you doing? So we're just going to catch up on some foodie chat and the tarot. I also wanted to take this moment to just let y'all know, listen, behind the scenes, I've been doing my homework. I am actually looking at other people to cover here on my channel because Foodie's not doing much. So I'm being very careful. I'm researching other things to react to. You know, there's so many rabbit holes, but you got to make sure the ones you dive into aren't too toxic. She knows I'm live. Yes, she does. So yeah, I'm researching other people. Because Foodie's not doing anything anymore, and even if she were, she's not offering variety. So what am I supposed to do? She's unwatchable. You know what? I agree with you. I'm trying. My cat. You. What are you doing? She's got the zoomies and it's distracting me. It's distracting me. There's like a little cat race car behind me. Look, her beating up on me. Look. What is this? Hello, Muta. Look at this. Look at what I deal with. No, you didn't miss much. We're just getting started. She likes to zoo. Hey, what are you doing? But yeah, I'm thinking about covering other people here on my channel. I'm being careful. I'm going down different rabbit holes. I don't want to dive into a rabbit hole and then it blows up on me. And that's real easy to do. You see somebody that looks like a little cow, and then you find out things about them, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm not going to cover Naked and Laughing. We're not going there. There is a difference between a simple little cow and an abusive person, and I can't. I can't with really abusive, dark people. Can't do it. When I say dark, I mean violent. She's what? She's toxic. Yeah, she is. And I was shocked. She did like a 12-hour stream today. 12 hours. That is stuff that Chantal used to do. 12 straight hours. I feel bad for anybody reacting to her. How do you cover a 12-hour stream? I did. Feel bad for anybody trying to condense that down. Oh my God. Trying to download that stream and then just try to cut it up, react to it. Booger. What are you doing? Hello, damage, Jenny. Yeah, that's my baby. It's nighttime, so get you up. "24-hour with sleep stream." So I just want to do like a catch-up tarot reading. Hello, CL. So as far as we know, she's still in Canada. She's not feeling well. Although I think it's a bunch of bullocks. I don't think she's sick the way she's claiming she's sick. You know, the math ain't mathin'. Claiming to have norovirus, but the next day she's perfectly fine. Okay. Hi. Do we have a problem? So I think she went to New York for different reasons. She just don't want to say what it is. Everybody's so quiet tonight because it's late. That's my fault. My bad. Yo, Inferno. Watch out, cat. Floyd coming through. I know. Come here. You. What do you? Ow. Get over here. Eh. Yeah, my cat does fly through. My bladder woke me up. I'll listen till I go back to sleep. Don't you hate when that happens? Isn't that the most annoying crap ever? Like you're in bed, you're snuggled down right into the covers, you're nice and warm and toasty, and then your bladder just says, hey, you got to go to the bathroom. And you're like, no, I don't want to get up. You know what makes it worse? When you're in bed like that and you have a cat. I don't know how cats know, but they have an innate sense of knowing when you've got a full bladder or half full. That's when they decide to walk across your stomach. Then you have to get up and take care of it. Or when they want you up in the morning, they'll do that. It's either walk across your face or walk across your stomach. Yes, they are. We love our pets, don't we? They just whine. Yep. Hello, Super Chat Cat. What? Oh, that card came up. Pumpkin Hunter Pie Kitty. That's one heck of a name. We got 4 parts to it. You can win at Scrabble with that name. But it's cute. We're just doing a quick catch up on Chantal. Yeah, I had a little react video today to Chantal. And I'll say here what I said in the video. It doesn't matter if Chantal goes back to Kuwait or if she stays in Canada. She's pretty much done, y'all. It's been 8 years. She's had a good run on YouTube, but she's arrived at a place where she's unhealthy. She's sick. She's burnt out. She's run out of ideas. You know, like there's no gas in her gas tank. She's done. She was a trend who basically wrote piggyback on top of another trend. And just like with all trends, people get sick of trends after a while. You know? So let's just say she stayed in Canada. Let's just say she stayed in Canada. She didn't go back to Kuwait. What do we got to look forward to? The same crap that she did in Kuwait, because she doesn't have energy to do anything else. She'll find a room, sit in it, do her mukbangs, and then what? Get more sick, and then what? Do more whining? What do we got to look forward to? There's no surprises with Foodie. There's no, like shocking twist turn of events. There are, Payday, and I'm finding them. I'm just finding the cows is one thing. After you find a cow, you've got to do your homework. You got to dive down the rabbit hole at least a little bit. See if there are any medical issues, mental issues you should be aware of. Make sure they're not strike happy. You've got to go down that rabbit hole just a little bit. Make sure it's safe. Yeah, Payday, she gets exhausted when she rages. So everybody waiting for Chantal to rage, she doesn't have the energy to properly rage anymore. She's too sick. She runs out of gas real quick. It's like a regular gas tank. If you put sugar in a gas tank, what happens? It basically just it goes belly up. Too much sugar in the gas tank, not enough gas. I don't know, Super Chat Cat. I've not talked to that person nor associated with that person in a long time. I have no idea. I'm over here on my corner of YouTube. You can't even watch the videos. I understand. A buddy of mine made the mistake of diving into. Oh, wow. Well, that's why you have to do your homework. Like, you want to give some backstory when you're reacting, like give some context. How can you do that if you don't do your homework? Like you just don't want to pull somebody up on a screen randomly and go for it. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, I didn't know this and this and this about that person. Wow. So what do you think the cards are going to say about Foodie? I honestly, I think I know, but I'm going to let the cards tell me. I'm not going to put my ideas and my thoughts on them. I'm just going to let them tell me. I'm feeling like I'm getting a sense she doesn't have a lot of energy right now. Like I feel like no energy coming from her. Like empty, drained. Like there's nothing there. And I'm not feeling that. Yeah, you're right, Payday. She is. And that's not like her. It's if YouTube is her job and this is how she makes money, she was out for a week. So a week's worth of pay done. So she's got some making up to do. And how is she doing that? She ran across the border to do something. Like, where is this money coming from? Oh, that's right. Her ripping off her subs. That's how. People were sending her money through PayPal. And to keep people from asking for it back and getting refunds, she decided to pull that nonsense of, I'm going to the ER and I'm sick. Well, that's not my problem. I gave you money for something and you lied, so I want my money back. I gave you money for you said you put a deposit down on a place. You lied about that, so I want my money back. Not only that, but I caught her ass buying subs. We caught her ass buying subs. 400 subs. And I didn't watch all day. I was just there for a few hours. 400 subs. Every time she get almost a 102, it would drop back down to 100. Start all over again. Did that 4 times. So she spent that money she said she needed so badly on bought subs. You know what, Muta? I'm actually tending to agree with you. It's time. Look. In everything, there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end. And before we start the reading, can I just say something? Look, I get it. All of us, anybody's been watching Chantal for years. It's been 8 years. And I liken it to sitting down to watch a really long movie. Even if the movie sucks. You know, you're watching a long movie, right? You sat down, you've already got like 2 hours invested in that movie. You get to a place where you're like, well, I've watched most of it. I might as well just sit here and finish it. So those of us that have been watching her for 8 years, or even reacting to her for 8 years, you're like, I just want to see the end of this story. I spent so much time watching this woman or reacting to her. I want to know what the ending is like. Well, maybe this is it. Maybe the end is not a medical event. Maybe it's not her being arrested. Maybe the end is just her channel just stops being interesting and people just stop watching. And maybe that's it. Hello, Seafood Pie. So maybe that is the ending. Maybe it's not some shocking thing that's going to happen on camera. Maybe it's not her channel being yanked away from her. It's just, what do you think would be worse for Foodie? To have her channel completely taken away, or to have her channel and she's not making money with it anymore? Still have it, but it's not paying off. I would think that having a channel and it's not generating money anymore would be devastating for her. Hey, Yellow Moon. Hello, Jason. So maybe this is the end that everybody's looking for. It's a different kind of ending. Yeah, to realize we don't care anymore. And she's right. She is out of gas. You know, you got to, the thing is, you got to hand it to Chantal. You really got to hand it to her. She got onto YouTube. She has no talents. She's not artistic. She's not creative. She is crafty in all the wrong ways. You know, like she's a con artist. She's a liar. She's a scammer. She has no moral compass. But there's nothing good about this woman. And despite the fact that she has no known talents, no interests, no passions, she managed to make a YouTube channel and be on YouTube and make a little bit of money for 8 years. But she's arrived at a place where she's run through every bit of drama and being offensive and being gross that she could possibly think of. She hit the wall with all of it, and she's got nowhere else to go. It took her 8 years to get there, but she got there. You know, like this talentless hack lasted for 8 years on YouTube, she made a heck of a lot of money, but she's done now. She's done. I mean, like, what else is she going to show us? Nothing. Yeah, you're right, Super Chat Cat. If she had saved and invested, she could retire. If Chantal had put her head on straight years ago, right about now, when she's feeling unhealthy and burnt out, she could easily just take some time off and take care of herself. But she's not that smart. Thank you, EM. Okay, so let's put some cards down. Like, I want to see what the cards have to say about Chantal, where she is, what's going on with her. We have to give her credit for creating entertainment for many, many people. You know what, Five Flames? I'll give you that. It has been entertaining. And you know what's even more valuable than that? The fact that it's so weird. Amberlynn Reed and Chantal, they came on the scene. And the whole ecosystem, a whole community sprung up around them. And because of that community, a lot of people came to know of each other, talk to each other. It brought out a lot of creativity in people as far as the reactors, the audience members, the participation. Just, it got people talking to each other. I mean, it's just the connection point for all of it was just incredible. So it was a weird sort of a spawning ground for so many things. I hear you, Five Flames. Hello, Mega. Yeah, you know what, EM? I would even call Chantal meh. She's not meh. She's just like, eh. Meh is kind of middle of the road. Eh is like, I don't care anymore. She's been downgraded to eh. Eh. Chantal's doing a live. Eh. I don't care. If I tune into her live, what am I watching? Nothing. So am I just going to rush right over there? Not really. I think her going bald and going to the hijab gimmick was the kill shot. You know, if Chantal had half a brain, even if she put on the hijab and the abaya, she could have gone to Kuwait and done some really awesome content. It's not the location or the clothes that are the problem. It's the person. And either they want to do good work or they don't. If they got a passion for what they do and they're taking personal pride with it, or they're not. If you're doing something and you have there's no sense of pride about it, it's going to show. So, like, she went to different locations. She lived in Canada. Then she went to Cuba. Then on to Kuwait. Then on to Thailand. So she's been to 4 different places. 4. She could have gotten awesome killer footage in all those locations and shown us so many interesting things. She didn't. She did not. Miss 100K channel did not. What a fail. Spending all that money to go to those places and you don't give us great footage. How sad is that? That's really sad. When you go to 4 different locations with a different feel, different vibe, and you still make them boring. And it's not their fault, it's yours. Thailand was slightly entertaining, but even that was a missed opportunity. Thailand was a great opportunity. They call it the land of smiles. Beautiful people, the culture, the vibe was so awesome, and it just breezed right past her. Thailand was a great opportunity for Sala. Of course it was, because he didn't have to pay for it. He got a free trip. You know, he got to travel and not pay. How awesome is that? I'm going to go to Thailand for a month and I'm not paying for it. All right, let's get to business here. Let me focus on Chantal. I want to know what the cards have to say. Okay. So what do we got here? Because I need more information on this card, but we got the Page of Cups. First card down. Let me put some more. All right. Okay. All right. The first 3 cards are the Page of Cups, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Then we have the Chariot. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Love you, Rose. Thanks for taking time to read tarot for us. Always enjoyable. A great time. Thank you, Angela. I really appreciate that. Okay, so we got the 3 cards. We have the Page of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot. So what is that about? You guys don't mind me using foul language, do you? Is it okay if I use the bad words? Like I turned off monetization so I could use bad words. So I'm just going to be straight with you. Chantal is up to some fuck shit. She is up to some fuck shit. Okay? She is. So we have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Cups and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Right? And then we have the Chariot. So why does this matter? I think Chantal is she's I think our little Miss Chantal, she's got money going more than one direction, more than one man. You know, money going towards Salah, but also to Natter. But that wait, it gets better. And just you're passing money around, Chantal. You're passing money around. Getting some friends together, people to help you make money. Hey, Life and Vibe. She's I'm telling you, she's up to some fuck shit. So she's not in good health right now, but I feel like there's money. There's money going 2 separate ways. Okay, to both her sugar babies. How much does she really make? You know what, Muta? I don't know. But the two men that are in her life right now, if all she had in her pocket was a nickel, each one of those men be fighting over that nickel. They wouldn't care if Chantal has $1 in her pocket. They want it. She doesn't have to be rich to make them happy. As long as she's giving them money, she's making them happy. The feeder stuff is hard to keep track of. It's not entirely public. Correct. So it looks like it looks like, like she's got money going over here, and she's got money going on over here. Like she's sending money to both. She's spending money and sending money to two different people, and she's talking to other people like, what can I do to make money? So where the tea is hot already. Tell me more. Yep. Next card down, the Queen of Swords. So we've got the Queen of Swords. Like she's keeping her men and her money very close. Keeping her money and her men very close. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate that. So what we got so far, we've got the Page of Cups. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. And Pentacles, for those that have never done tarot, the Pentacles usually represent material possessions, money, business. So like whenever you see Pentacles, it usually relates to money or business. We've got the Chariot. I feel this is Natter. This is straight up Natter. And of course, this is her. So is that why you're sick, Chantal? You're busy trying to keep up with both your sugar babies? Oh, yes. Yes, girl. Yes. Yeah. And we got the Magician card. So everything's lining up right now. Like she is just acting as a magician. What can I do to make that money? What can I do to make that money? You got the Pentacles on the table, Cup on the table. She's just trying to think of ways of like, what can I do to make money? Yep. Like I said, she's up to some fuck shit. I mean, she did the fuck shit recently. Going to her subs, and she's been hearing them for months, go to her. And they kept saying to her, we miss the old Chantal. We miss you coffee beezing and the cats and the villa and Pete's. And she took notes in her head. She did. She took notes. And she just simply threw back all those notes at people. Yeah, I'm going to go back to Canada. We're going to coffee bees. And I'm going to put a down payment down on a house. She used nostalgia. She used what people missed to con them out of their money. Okay, FD. She's using nostalgia to tug on people's heartstrings, saying, I'm going to get Sam back. She said, oh, I put a down payment down on a house, but that didn't happen. But now that she's in trouble with people, let's just pretend to be sick, and then everybody will forget about that I just took their money for nothing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's some fuck shit afloat. Like she's over there, she's thinking like, what can I do to bring back the money to my channel? No, it won't be thunder rain. So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 of wands. I need more information. Oh, okay. Like she's really dwelling in a place, I feel, of like, I can do this. Whatever's going on, I've got a handle on it. Like I'm gonna come out the victor. Like I'm on top of this thing. Like she's got that voice in her head of fake it till you make it. I'm not happy. I'm not healthy. My channel is in ruins, but I'm going to deny it all and then just keep pushing. This is how she sees herself in her head. But the problem is, this is also in her head. Like this is what there's two different things going on here. Two different things going on here. So we have the which one are you? 1, 2, 3, the 7 of wands. So we got one half of her brain, the 7 of wands, saying like, we've got this, everything's good, like we're gonna be victorious. And then the other side saying, I don't know what to do. I feel stuck. I don't know how to pull myself out of this one. She's literally stuck. The hanged man, stuck. So this is what she wants. This is what she wants, but she doesn't know how to get there. Yeah, the same place, Phoenix, same place. It's just dark in here tonight. So this is what Foodie wants. But she's stuck. She's absolutely stuck. And that's why she needs to go into, say, inpatient or go to therapy. She doesn't have any different coping mechanisms or coping tools, or she's just got this ball of shit in her head that's about 60 feet high and 100 feet thick. And it's going to take time to unravel that ball of yarn and pull it apart and look at it and examine it and see what's wrong with it. Like she thinks she's in control of everything. She knows everything, but apparently you don't, Chantal, because you're still sick and you're getting worse. Oh, the 6 of wands. I counted 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're right. I'm stupid. You're right. My bad. I stand corrected. It's late. My eyes are a little bit tired. My bad. Well, thank you, Muta. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I'm a great reactor, but she's at a dead end. There's not much that can be done about it. You're right. And that's why I'm looking at other people right now. Because it's like, what is there to talk about? If can I just give you guys a funny analogy before we go any further? You know what it's like to react to Chantal? Like, I got the perfect picture, the perfect analogy, especially right now with the way she's behaving. Shh, don't say Muda. Imagine, if you will, a toilet bowl. And there's one lone turd floating in the water in that toilet bowl. And you, as a reactor, your assignment is to, like, all the reactors standing around the toilet bowl looking at this lone turd just floating in the water. And we have to find a way to make this turd interesting. every day. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard that is when it's the same turd doing nothing? You know how hard that is? It's so hard. Looks like an owl stream. Oh my god, please don't say that. Please don't compare me to Naked and Laughing. I get it because of the lighting, but I'm so not her. Okay, back to Foodie. It's hard being a turd. All right, we've got the Five of Cups. She keeps losing. She keeps losing. Like, seriously, she keeps losing. No, it's not good. She's not got much left behind her. So do you keep going on like this, you're not going to have much left. I so wish I could read cards. Well, if you're interested, yeah, you're right. She won't try. If you're interested in knowing how to read the tarot, couple things. If you get a brand new tarot deck, usually there's like a small booklet that comes in the box with the tarot deck. And if you want further insight and further knowledge, there's all kinds of YouTube videos and tutorials all over the place that will teach you whatever it is you want to know. What's that? I think they will ban her channel. She has, I don't know how many strikes she has, but I know she's on thin ice. You should offer a tarot course for your channel, just an idea. I can see that. Of course, then YouTube hates me because the algorithm doesn't know what to do with me. They're like, are you a React channel? Are you a tarot channel? Make up your mind, Rose. You're doing too much. We don't know where to put you. They don't know what to do with me. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. The Eight of Swords. Oh, I have a separate channel life. I just haven't had time to really work on it. But if Foodie keeps going like this, I will have time. I'll make time. We got the Eight of Swords. So she's losing. She's losing so much right now. It took me forever to reach 5K. Well, some people's channels, they grow slowly, some quickly. I don't care. It's a number. I'm proud of everything I've done on my channel. I can stand behind every single bit of it. And I was always myself. There's no fake fuckery here. And if being yourself means you grow slowly, I'm happy with that. I'm not about chasing views or money. It's like, just let me be myself on my channel. And those that understand will be here, and those that won't be here. But I'm very happy that you guys are here with me tonight. So yeah, like it seems like there's a lot of conflict going on with Foodie because she's doing that positive talk in her head. I got this, and I'm gonna beat this thing, and I'm gonna make money. But then the Hanged Man says, then you've got this inner block going on, Chantal. You're giving yourself the positive pep talk, but you don't have the blueprint. See, that's where you're fucking up. You don't have the blueprint. That's like saying, I'm going to build a skyscraper. and it's going to be great. And it's going to have 10 million rooms with 10 million outhouses in it. And there's going to be a Burger King that sells nasties that are 100 feet high. Okay, but do you have a blueprint? No. Then how are you going to build it? Have a blueprint, man. Jeez. That's where you're getting stuck. You have all these ideas and you dream, but you don't put the dream into reality. Okay, so like it's just you stuck, and then we've got this going on. You know, surrounded by the swords. All of these are conflicts. She's surrounded by all these conflicts. They're surrounding her. I feel these are inner conflicts. This has nothing to do with YouTube. There's more battles going on inside of her than outside. And it's whatever's going on, it's costing her a lot of money. A lot of money. And you know what? I'm looking at this card really closely tonight. I don't know what made me just look at it. But in this card, you've got the cups in front of her that are turned over. And one of the cups has water coming out of it. And the others looks like wine. And just something keeps telling me that the wine in the picture, it actually represents her health. She's losing her health. She's not only losing money, she's losing health. She's just saying, I don't want it. And she's kicking the cups over, saying, I don't care. You know what? I wanted to do this one reading for Chantal, just her alone, and yet these two idiots, these fuckwads, keep showing up. So we got the 1, 2, 3, the 9 of Cups. And the 7 of Wands. So Salah and Nader are not, they are so close to Chantal. They are just, they got their hooks in her and she's got her hooks in them. Yeah, fuckwads. That's what they are. So I guess Nader is over there being taken care of. You know, like she's giving him money. He's sitting pretty with that money. And Chantal is still like she's got her priorities all kinds of mixed up. You know, like she's okay, what am I picking up? Chantal's not stupid. She knows about the things that are wrong with her internally. But she doesn't want to focus on that. To keep herself from focusing on that, you know how she plays that game of don't look over here, look over there with us? She does that with herself too. To keep herself from focusing on herself, she diverts her attention over to girl world because she doesn't want to focus on her. She doesn't want to pay attention or acknowledge what's wrong with her. So we are a deflection point for her. By fighting with us, by raging at us, she is just avoiding dealing with herself. She's absolutely avoiding it. She's very defensive right now. Yes, she is. She is. So we are not just that's why she's always on her doggone phone, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok. Not only is she looking for ideas, but she knows she's got a lot of work to do with herself, and she doesn't want to do it. And she doesn't want to think about everything that's wrong with her. Oh, I know she knows. She knows we see through her bullshit. But it's she doesn't have a big enough throat to swallow that enormous pride of hers. She'll swallow a nasty hole, but she can't swallow her pride. It's just too much. It's too much. Yeah, like she knows what she needs to do to make money. She knows. She does the lethargy. She doesn't have the energy for it, like the stamina anymore. Like the cup of fortune is still in front of her. And she's like, I don't want it. She's burnt out. There's no energy here. There's no gas in her gas tank. She's just look. She's literally saying like a little child, petulant. No, I don't want to work. I don't want to make money. I just want to sit here and be bored. You know, the money's right there. The money is right there. She knows what she needs to do. She knows what she can do. She don't want to do it. Like she used to be all about that life of making money back in the day. Y'all remember? She was all about that life. All on top of her money. And then she just started to just not give a crap. Right? Moon Goddess? See, everybody begged her to come back to Canada, take care of her health. But they also want her to be more herself. And they thought that by her being away from Salah, that she would be more of herself. And yet she came back to Canada and did the exact same boring content that she did in Kuwait. So it's like you dropped the ball. That was your chance to get some of the interest back. And you chose not to. So what are we to do? What can we do? Okay, Phoenix, sleep well. All right, so moving on a bit. Oh yeah. What's up with this money? Hold up. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Y'all wait a minute though, don't get excited. This right here. This right here. These two. Chantal, you're in some trouble, aren't you? Or you're about to get in trouble. You're about to get in trouble. Yep. You're about to get in trouble. The Hierophant. Here, let me just hold it up for you. That's your marriage card. But the thing is She's not married though. She's in a fake marriage. I think she's gonna get in trouble. Yep. It says whatever it is, it don't look good. Because he comes up with the Two of Swords. She is representing herself to as much. So the Two of Swords are just, there's a feeling of, like, you see this person sitting in a chair. They got two swords in their hand, crossed over their chest, blindfolded. There's a sense of hopelessness, of you can't see what's in front of you. Everything is dark. You got two swords, but you can only fight with one because it's impossible to fight with two swords. So which battle are you going to fight? Which sword are you going to hold on to and which one you're going to let go of? You want to fight both battles, but if you don't have the energy and the stamina, how can you possibly do that? So Chantal's got to pick which battle she's going to fight. She's got to resolve that conflict. Mm-hmm. Interesting. We got the Ace of Cups, followed by the Two of Pentacles, balancing money back and forth. Like okay, getting a message right now. So look at the background real carefully to this card. Like you see the ocean with the ship. I'm getting this feeling like money is being sent back to Salah. Taking money from one place and sending it to another place overseas. You know what, Muta? A lot of people have come forward and said that I should maybe react to other people. But there's also a lot of people that like me reacting to Chantal. But at the end of the day, it is my channel, and I've got to do what's right for me. And when it's time, it's time. And I feel that it is time to include other people in with my content. It's got to be my decision, and I do think it's time to start looking towards the future and other people. So we got the Emperor. Uh-oh. Yikes. Hello, Dax. Okay, so we've got well, thank you, Purbug. Welcome. And for those that are in my chat room, if you're new here, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I do tarot readings on Foodie from time to time. You can come in here and chat, chill, have a good time. So we've got the two cards. We got the Emperor card. And the Devil card, it doesn't have to mean evil, anything demonic. It could mean like addiction, obsession. And she still has those. Those are the strongest chains that are holding Foodie, is her own addictions, her own obsessions. Those chains are stronger and heavier than any that Salah has around her. She's got to break those chains first. She's got to. I feel someone is overly controlling. You know what, Moon Goddess? I think as far as control, I'm going to be honest with you. I think when it comes to Salah and Foodie, it's a cat and mouse situation. And it flips back and forth. Sometimes she's the cat, sometimes he is. The control goes back and forth, I feel. Like it's not all one person nor the other. It all, I guess it all depends on the day and the situation. Sometimes she wants him to be in control. Sometimes when she's got a wild hair, she wants to be in control. This is true, Moon Goddess. Can y'all hear the peepers outside? They are loud. Do I want to play 7 Days to Die? Is that a video game? I think I've heard of a video game by that name. It's a soothing sound. Hello, Goose. I love my peepers, but you know what, y'all? Like, I'm glad that I made the peepers ASMR ambiance video because I don't know how long the peepers stick around for. It's getting into like the summertime. I'm up here in Oregon. Anybody that lives in Pacific Northwest, how long do the peepers sing for? Like, I know they sing in the spring and maybe this summer, but when do they shut up? Because I'm really enjoying falling asleep next to the peepers. When do they go away? I'm gonna be sad when they go away. Can you guys really hear them? They go on all winter. Do they? It's cold outside though. They're still singing like that. Yeah, I want to hear something really wild. I thought that the frogs, the chorus frogs, they were really big. I mean, you could listen. They're loud. And then I saw one. They look like little tree frogs, and they're that loud. But they're little teeny tiny frogs. Tiny. Can I tell y'all something else that's funny? I don't know what's going on with this property, but some people get woke up by a rooster. You know what I wake up to? A duck. There is an obnoxious duck that, for whatever reason, comes by my house at 6 a.m. and quacks incessantly over and over again, like a rooster would crow. Don't ask me why the duck does that, but I get woke up by a doggone duck. No, it's not the duck's job. The duck's job is to go swim in the pond nearby, not to stand by my house and quack. It doesn't make any sense. I've got birds. We've got like blackbirds around here. They sound really pretty in the morning, but a doggone duck. You know, one of those brown ducks? There's like a male and female pair. For some reason, the female gets her early and she wants to wake me up. Hello, creator. I don't know, Muta. I don't know if I can play right now. Mallards. Yeah, they're loud. Wah, 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 wah. Shut up. All right. So we're going to do one on Mr. Salah. I have an all-in-one computer, Muta. I have a better computer, but I need to get it if for some reason it's not picking up the Wi-Fi, so I can't use it. So I just have the all-in-one for now. And it's kind of on the old side. I need to save up to get a better computer. I did get a gaming computer. I've got a big, huge tower sitting right across the room, but where I live at, I can only use Wi-Fi. There's nothing I could physically plug in here. But for some reason, the tower is not picking up the Wi-Fi, so I can't use it. So it works. It's just that I'm not in a regular house, hence the problem. All right. You need a USB Wi-Fi to stick into the tower. Probably. Might be able to hardwire it, check your wireless drivers. I'm going to check to see what the problem is, see what we need to do to get it fixed, because that computer cost me $1,000. It's ridiculous that I can't use that. It won't work. Hello, ma'am. $45 to fix it. I could hang with that. I recently lost my fur baby after 1 month trying to help her. Oh, I'm sorry, dark-eyed. Good morning, Omni. Yeah, that's Booger. Booger. Yeah, Booger is afoot. Doing the zoomies. Hey, can I help you? Booger. Ow. Do you believe that she's 11 years old? She still acts like this. Come here. Ow. Come here. This is what we do. Come here. She is a wild girl. Actually, I have 2 cats, y'all. I just can't bring the other one in because she's half feral and she's outside, but I do take care of her. I got pictures of her on my phone, but I can't bring her in because Booger would tear her up. Ma'am. I want to speak to the manager. She is. She's beezing. You beezing? What you doing? What you doing? No, she's not on catnip. That's the thing. She's not doing the catnip thing right now. I promise. No catnip. Read last thing I wrote. Hold on a second. I gotta scroll back up. Hold on. Rabbits. I'm so confused. So you're angry. One place even showed a picture of rabbits. Said do not treat. Vet has. So is it a rabbit? Wait, is your pet a rabbit? I'm so confused. Is it a cat or is it a rabbit? Oh, a rabbit. Oh, it's a bunny. I understand now. I thought you had a cat or a dog. I'm so sorry, dark eyed. You know, rabbits are actually kind of cool pets. You can actually train a rabbit to act like a cat in the sense of you can let them outside their cage and you can litter train them. You know, they won't poop all over the house. You can train them to just one area. Yes, they're very smart. Look at all this. I'm trying to do a reading and look what my cat's doing. Oh, nice SCL. Those are beautiful. Booger, what are you doing? Ma'am, can I help you? All right, we're going to do one on Salah. You know what, Dark Eye? I'm sure she does know that you loved her. Look, whether you have a cat or a dog or a lizard or a snake, whatever your pet is, whatever you choose it to be, the unfortunate thing about pets is a lot of times that we live longer than they do. That's what makes every minute with your pet precious because you're probably going to outlive them. So make as many great memories with them as you can. Give them all the love that you can. Give them the best life that you can. That's really all you can do. I mean, look at this. Look at this one over here. You. Look. Look at what I'm feeling. Look what I deal with. She loves me. She does. I go outside for 5 minutes and I come back in and she's all over me. Like, what were you? What'd you go and leave me for? Yeah, it's time. It's time for Salah. Yeah, play bite, love bite. She love bites on me. Ow! I am breakfast. Aw, nice, dark eyed. You know, dark eyed. I know this is way too early, but from my understanding, shelters they get a lot of pets such as bunnies, especially around Easter. People get bunnies and then they just abandon them. And I know that this thing with your bunny just happened. Maybe take in another bunny when you're ready. Because it's not just cats and dogs that go without homes. It's things like bunnies as well. Yeah, birds too. That's absolutely correct. Birds. I understand dark-eyed. Sometimes bunnies need foster homes too. True. I mean, my cat Booger. Hey, Bonehead, come here. Come here. This one was actually like she was just a baby. Ow! Ow! She was a stray. Look, you can tell she loves me so much. Look at her. Ow, ma'am, I'm not a bone. All right, let's get going with Salah. I wish I could take them all. You're afraid of them? There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of with a cat. Speaking of cats, here's an interesting fact about cats. Did you guys know that around Halloween that shelters will not adopt out black cats because of the risk of people using them for awful purposes? So around the time of Halloween, they will not adopt out black cats. Although there's nothing wrong with black cats. Black cats are actually pretty cool. There's nothing evil about them. Oh. Okay, so we're starting out with Mr. Salah. We got the Hermit card. We got the Hermit card. So he's alone. If you guys want to give a thumbs up to the stream, I'd really appreciate it, y'all. And for those of you that are new here, if you'd like to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So we're starting out with the Hermit card. So he's alone right now. He's experiencing some aloneness, but how's he feeling? I'm sorry. So he's alone. But is he sad about it? Hell no. He is not sad. He is not. He's not sad. He's like, I'm free. Set me free. He's over there playing happy songs on the radio and enjoying himself. He is enjoying himself. He is celebrating his freedom. Yep, he sure is. He sure is. He is spending time with family. He is like this. He's just taking a breath. He's taking it. Like he's like in a whole nother world right now. Like everything is just coming up sunshine and roses and champagne. He's alone and he's like, I'm happy to be alone. I should have done this a long time ago. Okay, wait a minute. uh, remember the earlier reading that I gave you guys about Chantal? That she's got Salah on one side and Nader on the other. They're popping up again. So it looks like Salah's got some competition for Chantal's money. Feels like there is some squabbles over her spending money on Nader. Because here's Nader on the other side getting a piece of the pie. You know, like now Salah's got competition. He's like having to share the wealth. Well, the thing is, it's not your wealth, Salah. So if Chantal wants to give Nader money, how are you going to stop her? It's not your money. Ooh. Yikes. So there is some financial hardship going on her side and his side. There's a lot of financial hardship. Like the money is not so good. And it just keeps getting worse. It's just getting worse. Like this is so stupid. You got both these men that are fighting not so much over Chantal, but the little bit of money she has in pocket. But that amount is dwindling. And as much as Chantal likes to be the center of attention, she's not doing the one thing she knows she should do and that she could do to maintain that certain attention. She's drifted to that place of I don't care. Booger. So there's financial hardship. Maybe Salah should try working and quit scamming. Agreed. He should, but will he? Don't know. Inferno. God. Yeah, it looks like he's still getting some money from Chantal. She's not completely cut him off. But he's struggling in his own way. Like he's struggling to hold on to what that little bit that he does have. I don't know why either of them is still putting up with her money. It's what else is it? Money. Money. Like Chantal's not a millionaire. We know this. But apparently whatever she's got in her pocket, whatever it is, they want it. And they're not going to leave her alone until she's got not one single penny in her pocket. If she's got a nickel in her pocket, they're going to fight over it. That's just how it is. They're both greedy and stupid. No, there's not much anymore, but apparently there's something. There's something. Salah, Salah, Salah. He is just over there. Over there. Hold on a minute. He is over there just like he wants it all. You know, like he's looking at all kinds of things to do. Get rich. I keep hearing the words get rich quick schemes. He keeps trying to find that easy path for money and for fortune and for fame and, you know, get on the fast track of success. And yet he keeps jumping on the wrong roads. You know, it's like every cup that he picks up to drink that he thinks has wine in it. And he tastes it, and it's nothing but vinegar. Yeah, like he's not looking towards her. He's looking towards his dreams, his aspirations, what he wants. And they're all tainted with negativity. With, you've got, like everything relating to his vanity. And like the narcissistic pride. Ego. Like all of this is just ego, bad intention, bad thoughts, inflated sense of self. Hold on. Strange. Then we have the strength card. And then after the strength card, we have the Nine of Swords. So it looks like, Salah, that you got used to, you got spoiled by Chantal. You got really, really spoiled by her. You got spoiled by her money. You got spoiled her taking care of you and living in a nicer place and not having to do much for the money and going on trips. You got spoiled by all of that, didn't you? You got a taste of a better life and you got used to it. She purposely got you used to it. Now that she got you used to it, you don't want to give it up. She coddled you and she got you used to all that stuff, and that's her toxic web. You don't want to go back to anything lesser. And that is what's stressing you out. You don't like her, maybe even hate her. You want to let go, but if you let go of Chantal, the money also goes. But you got to make your own way at some point, whether she's there or not. Ooh. Oh. I don't like this card. I don't like it at all. What are you two idiots up to? What are you up to? I'm telling you, she's up to some fuck shit. I got a feeling that Foodie is up to some fuck shit. Then you got the Two of Wands. Mm-hmm. Like he wants to go somewhere, like he's thinking about his future, making travel plans, something. Girl, come on with yourself. Come on with yourself. Who is this lady? Maybe, hold on a minute. So maybe he's in a situation where, okay, just follow me here. Chantal, Nader was the one she really wanted, but couldn't have because he's with Didi. So she settled for Salah. But even though she got with Salah and she moved to Kuwait, Nader was the one that she really, really wanted to be with. Now, what the cards are telling me is there's also a similar situation going on with Salah, because he's he's had somebody in the background for the longest, someone that he's had his eyes on. And now he might be just wondering what he should do. Like, it's been over a year. On one side of things, he's got kind of a better life in the material sense because of Foodie. And he wants to hang on to that. But by hanging on to that, like, here's this situation, and he's kind of stuck. Like, which one you going to choose, Salah? Because you can't have both. You got to either let go of the woman, or you got to let go of the money. One or the other, bro. Can't have both. Chantal will not allow it. She won't. I think Chantal is trying to keep Salah around by tempting him with money. Problem is, she doesn't have much anymore. Like, she's already given him money from the past. Now she's offering him more. Like, there's been previous agreements. She's offering him more. And he's like, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Like, he's very disenchanted with all of it. Yeah, the world is opening up to him. I feel like this is a time of discovery for him, of just taking a moment to breathe and to think and to feel. Like the fog is starting to lift, and he can see things clearly, and he's got to make that decision: either hold on to her or let her go, because the world is opened up to him, and he's got to decide: do I want to be part of the world, or do I want to stay away from it? Because if I stick with Chantal, she is going to be the person in front of the door, and as long as she's there, I can't walk through. Like, as Chantal, wherever she goes, conflict follows. There's always going to be conflict in front of her. And he is always going to be the person behind, driving the boat, steering it, like just being behind her. That's going to be his fate. Like, you sit on the boat, and I'll take charge, and I'll drive the boat, and we'll traverse this river of conflict together. Happy life. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Followed by the High Priestess. And we have the Eight of Cups. There's a feeling of him walking away from the money. He's making his own way. Like, he's going to reach that point where he goes, no more. I can't go any further. Who's beautiful? You're right, Okie doll. I honestly think she is doing some private feeder stuff. I've been saying for a while, I think that anymore she's using her YouTube channel as a portal to attract the feeders. And then once they come to know of her, they contact her through other means like Cameo or email or Instagram. And then she just keeps them in her back pocket and gets paid for private content. Allah's wife is a very pretty woman. Yes, she is. his lover, and she's using Pete's. I don't know, Okie doll. I've seen Allah's wife, though. She's very, very pretty. She's very pretty. And of course, once Salah walks away from Chantal, like, she's going to lose it. She's going to fight with everybody. It's all her fault. All her fault. All our fault. What's that, Kaya? I'm sorry, Kai Keto. She hasn't got the money needed for him to. Oh, shit. I can't read all that. That's a lot. Oh my goodness, that was a heck of a comment. I feel Salah has a beautiful lady by his side, but no money. Are you speaking about Chantal or somebody else? Can you clarify, please? Are you saying that Foodie Beauty Salah Chantal is beautiful? Because if you are, I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree with that. Not Chantal. Okay. Another woman. I'm sure he has more than a few women. Look, Black Magic, I'm just going to tell you outright. I do not feel sympathy for Salah because he knew what he was getting himself into. If he didn't know before he met her, he knew after he did. And he could have cut it off. She went there for 3 months. After that, he could have cut it off completely. He chose to keep it going. So whatever misery he has gone through, it's his fault. He got greedy. Instead of working for his money, he wanted to put a woman to work to make his way. So he's kind of a scammer as much as she is. So, like, Chantal, Salah, they're both bad. They're both bad. They're both scammers, con artists, liars, stupid. They're both stupid. So whatever misery that they experience together, it's self-inflicted. They brought it upon themselves. If she lied to him and she showed her filtered self on her camera, the moment he saw her walking through that airport, he should have left her there. He should have left her there. Like, I don't know who you are. You don't look like the person that I saw in the picture. Get out of here. All right, so we did one on Foodie, one on Salah. Let's do like a real short one to see like their future together, if they have one. He thought she was smaller. Well, I've heard that Salah did say that he thought she was taller. He did say that she said she was taller than what she was. So clearly she lied. There's some line afoot. All right, let's do one on the power couple. See what the cards have to say. Yeah, exactly. There's levels to it, Okie doll. Like she of course Chantal's gonna downplay everything until the very last second. Being a little bit bigger is one thing, being a lot bigger is a different thing. You know, I never understood that. Can I just say that I never understood that people they get on dating sites or single sites, you're looking for love, you're looking for a good time. Why use a fake picture? Or why use a picture that's 20 years old that looks nothing like you today? Because if you happen to really meet up with that person for real, and if you don't look anything like your picture, that other person, they're going to feel lied to and they're going to feel a certain kind of way. Why not just be yourself? That way, if the person likes you, they like you for you, not some fantasy image that you're trying to put off to them. Just be yourself. So, one on the power couple. And remember, guys, those of you that are part of this live chat tonight, feel free to subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up if you want. Really appreciate it. You're late as ever. It's okay, Brandy. I don't, you know what, Inferno? I don't know about that. Look, everybody's been waiting for that. Everybody's been waiting for her to just to reach that boiling point, rip off the hijab, rip off the abaya, just go absolutely hog wild feral. Can I just tell you something, bro? That's what we're waiting for. Would that be interesting? Would it be, different content? Absolutely. But the thing is, she's far too sick and she's far too weak and she's burnt out to give us that kind of a stream. Honestly, like she's got no gas in her gas tank. She's over there, she's sick and she keeps smoking stuff, doing stuff. She doesn't have the energy to rage like she used to. She doesn't care. Eating crap. So like all of us, we're waiting for. She's in Canada. We're waiting for a rage. I'm sorry, girl world. I really don't think we're gonna get one. We're not gonna get what we're hoping for. We're not gonna get the old Chantal back. She's come and gone. She's gone, and she's just not. Chantal could surprise me. She could. She can come back online and shock all of us and go, see, I fooled all of you. But I don't feel that's going to be the case. Yeah, I feel she's given up too. She's done. She did every shocking, offensive thing she could on YouTube. She brought every shocking, offensive topic she could think of. She showed us parts of her body that I still need eye bleach for. That's enough. You know, I've seen every part of Chantal's body without even trying to see it. All right. She's looking for a place to roost. That's a good way to put it. She's acting like a broody hen. She wants to sit still and give attitude. Acting like a broody hen. So like she came onto YouTube with no talent, no skills, no creativity. She banked on what little bit she did have. The lies, the manipulation, the storytelling, and she stretched it out for 8 years. And there's nothing left now. There's nothing left. She doesn't know where else to go. She doesn't know what else to do. She did not plan for the future, and the future is here. Now what's she gonna do, Chantal? What's she gonna do? Where do you go from here? I think what she really wants is to be with Natter for however long she has, and she will share him with Dee Dee. I think she would like nothing more. Then, hey, it's her life. If she wants to be with Natter, she could be with Natter. I agree with you. I think she wants to be with Natter, but because of all the stories she told about how abusive he is, she talks so extensively about he's so abusive. You guys don't understand. He's an abusive person and what I went through because she put herself in that corner. She can't be outright publicly with Natter. Because if she were, she'd get called all the way out for it. And you best believe I'd be the first in line to do it. I'd be the first in line to call her out for talking about, oh, he did this and that to me. And then you're going to turn around and live with the guy. Miss me with that. Hi, Debbie's World. So she can't be publicly with Natter anymore. You know, she kind of burned that bridge a little bit. You know, you can't say things like that about a person and then take it back. Not when you do it on a public forum. That's her fault. Who is a different cow? Hello, Tracy. Oh, Henry. Where is Booger? Oh, there she is. Booger. She finally calmed down. She thinks she's driven past their apartment on the trips home. Yeah, I've listen, I find that very weird. You claim that somebody has hurt you physically, yet you'll drive down the long road and you'll do things that remind you of that person. Okay. That's something that a real victim would never do. They want anything to do with that person or speak of that person or go anywhere that reminds them of that person. Okay, one last reading. Did I shuffle? Okay, I didn't shuffle them out well enough. Let me try it again. She wanted to be a victim so badly that she shot herself on that. Well, there's telling a story about being a victim, and then there's actually being a victim. Telling a story about being a victim does not make you one. Okay. Are we there yet? Huh. Nope, not there yet. Many that are truly victims do not shout out that they are. That's true. Hi, Tracy. You too, Tracy. You have a great weekend as well. You don't speak of, well, anybody who's been through anything really traumatic in your life, I'm sending love and light and healing to everybody. I hope that you all heal from the things that you don't talk about or you can't talk about. You're welcome. Okay. We're there. So we're back to the Six of Swords again. Hello, Elephant Flowers. Like I guess he sent her on her way with he sent Foodie home. It was not a peaceful parting. He's like, you go home, bitch. take your swords with you. And here we go with Girl World. Fighting with Girl World. I think part of the problem they had with Chantal and Salat, they had some sort of experiment or business agreement. But I think some of the bigger bones of contention between them is that she made promises to him about improving herself. She made a lot of promises to him. And she just got so obsessed with holding on to him and fighting the outer battles with people on the internet rather than the inner battles that were going on inside of herself. She's like, she's just Foodie not focusing on what's important. Like she's distracting herself with what really at the end of the day is not important. boat isn't low enough in the water for it to be Foodie. Well, the cards can only show you so much, you know. I have yet to find a Foodie Beauty tarot deck with the correct representation. We just got to work with what we got. You know, if there was a Foodie Beauty tarot deck, there wouldn't be enough space on the card to draw a Foodie. You know, it would just, you know, the animation and such. Anyway, so yeah, like Salah, he's very money motivated. Like he's already looking into different things he could do. Like they fought over money. They fought over that money. You did, Dark Eyed? Well, here's a little helpful tip, Dark Eyed. If you know the name of the deck, if you remember the name of the deck, maybe you can go online and find uh something online with like like a picture of the booklet or explaining what was in the book or a video about it, like a video with that tarot deck. There's got to be something online about it. Salah is still holding on to. He's still holding on to that little bit that he's got with Foodie, but not for long. He's looking at like, what else can I do? I have an old deck missing cards in them. No, you know, Mega. You know what's really weird? I've been on eBay and I've actually seen tarot decks that were kind of on the eclectic side that had different cards from different decks as part of one like solitary deck. It's pretty interesting. Thank you, Kara. Welcome to the award-winning roses. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. I want to learn to use cards. There are different videos on YouTube, tutorials. Just do a search under learn to read tarot cards. You'll come up with tons of videos that'll show you right there the meanings of the cards and how to read them. Okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. So you can get brand new decks on Amazon or eBay all day long. Yeah, you can mix them. And you could actually make your own cards too. Like, hey, it's your deck. You do what you want to do with it, whatever makes you feel comfortable. So, sense of nostalgia. You know, there just seems to be a recurring theme in these readings tonight. Y'all see what it is? Two men, always two men. Always. Back and forth. That's part of the reason why you have money trouble, Chantal. One part of it is you're not really working anymore. You're burnt out. Number two, you've got too many hands stretched out in front of you wanting your money. You're just giving your money away, girl, for what? If you were even half the boss bitch that you claim to be, you'd have these men paying for you. But you're not. You're paying for them, stupid. Oh my God. Oh God, he sent her home. But from what the cards are telling me, like this, as far as I know, courtesy of the cards, remember this is for entertainment and purposes only. For now, they're done. Like that, whatever happened with Chantal and Salat, they're done. She might be trying to throw money at him and tempt him back, but the longer this goes on, the more aggravated he becomes, the less she does, the less it's going to work. The less it's going to work. Like before, like, the more money she had before, the more pull she had, the more influence. But the less she works, the less power she has over him. She's not in a position to be a benefactor. This is life and vibe. I agree with you. By the way, life, since you're here, one of my subscribers pointed this out, and I'm like, you're right. This is something of interest. So you reacted to the video today. Now, as a nurse, Chantal allegedly she went to the hospital with the norovirus, which can be highly contagious to other people. So Chantal talked about using the bathroom, right? If you're in a hospital and you've got a patient that has something that's highly contagious, would you let them use a bathroom that other people would be using? Wouldn't you kind of keep them separately away from everybody else? Like I would think that that person would be put in a private space away from other patients. The bathrooms put a bed, put the bed in a bedpan used in the bed. She had her own bathroom, bedpan. So she would get a bedpan. Oh, I'm sure that I'm sorry. I'm just trying to imagine Chantal using a bedpan. Not Chantal using a bedpan. Not Chantal using a bedpan. Oh my God. No. No. You know what? One more reading. What do you guys think? I'm nosy. Let's do one more reading on someone I haven't read on in a while. Because I feel like he's involved in this. Pete's. There's been rumors and whispers that Chantal's been talking to Pete's. That she went to New York with him. What is going on with Mr. Pete's? What's going on with that? I need to know. Do they have any plans together? He's been with her a lot. That's not looking good. Look, Chantal is a narcissist. And narcs, they keep you in their back pocket just in case of emergency. They will keep you in their back pocket for when they need you. And a friend in need is a friend indeed. And Chantal is certainly in need. When Chantal was in need of a place to go, she ran to Pete's. She used Pete's and his good credit and his name to get into the villa. And here she is ages later, her credit is no better, her money is no better. So she's leaning on him again. And of course, she's going to, hi, Pete, I've missed you so much, blah, 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 fucking blah, blah. And he's an idiot. He's going to fall for it because he misses her. He's still in love with her. So, she's going to shower him with attention and her special brand of toxic sunshine. And he's going to feel like, oh, she still cares about me. No, idiot. She cares what she can get from you. Once she gets into whatever place the two of you might get, she's going to go back to chasing other men who are not you. Right, farmhouse? That's exactly how she treats Pete. Break glass in case of emergency. She needs Pete's again if she's staying in Canada. Honestly, Elephant, and I think at this stage in the game, she needs more than Pete's. I mean, Pete's function not only as her best friend, but also her live-in sort of kind of light caretaker. But she's drifting into a place where he's going to need extra help. There's no way he can bathe her in bed or check for bed sores or infections. He can't do all of that by himself. He's going to need some help. She's drifting into that place where she needs professional help. Yeah, she does need him. See, that's the problem with Chantal. She needs people. She does not love people. Love is healthy. It is balanced. It is respectful. Need is just, I need something and here you are. Maybe you can help me. That's what that is. A lot of people get the words need and love mixed up. By saying that they love you, what they actually mean is they need you. You're right, Dax. You're right. He allows it. He knows that she's awful and he doesn't care. How is she going to pay for, what's that? A carer, bedbound mukbangs. You know what, Elephant? She actually joked about that. Oh, I could do the mukbangs in bed. She actually said that. So, yeah, she would do that. She went to the casino. Yeah, I wonder who went with her. Is there anybody around Chantal that likes to go gambling? I could think of somebody. She was for Pete's. You know what? If she wants to live her life, all she's got to do is just say, me and Salah are done. The Muslim faith is not for me. I'm taking off the abaya. I'm taking off the hijab. And then after that, if she wants to go be with whoever, she can. By keeping this nonsense going that's not her. It's putting her into such a tight box. You know what I mean? The box will get bigger if you just stop being fake. Just stop being fake, Pete. I mean, Chantal. Hold on a second, Kai. Wow, dude, why are you coming at me all hostile like that? Have I ever come at you hostile? Like, where is that coming from? I'm sorry, I strongly disagree. She hurts cats, yet you ignore this. I am not ignoring it. She steals, you and your group don't give a crap. Pardon me. I actually called her out for her stealing. And I did a live stream and I showed everybody that she was buying subs. So I don't know what you mean. She gets me constant views and interest. Well, people have been interested in my content because I do talk about Chantal, but it's getting to a point where I'm going to pick somebody different. Like, I don't know where that hostility is coming from. You know what? I don't know if that's the original Kai on my channel or if it's somebody pretending to be that person. Regardless of what, if there's somebody in here who's like a troll, they're going to find out that I am not a fun toy to play with. I don't get mad the way they want me to get mad. I'm not a fun toy to play with. You won't get out of me what you want. Okay? It's not going to work. I'm having a tarot live and I'm doing a tarot reading, and for those who want to be here and watch, you're welcome, and those that are not cool with it, you don't have to be here. You know, everybody's free to go where they want. Do what you like. Get the troll out. Well, the crickets. Actually, Debbie's world, it's not crickets. It's the crickets are actually they're called Pacific tree frogs. I think that's it. You can go online and hear like a little sound bite of them, and it sounds like my peepers here. And they're little teeny tiny things, but they're so loud. They're chorus frogs. I doesn't it though? Red balls. It does sound like the bayou. Oh God, but they're peaceful. You know what? If it weren't so cold outside, I would open up the door and let you guys hear the peepers like full strength. You think they're loud now? I'm inside my house. If I open the door, they get loud. Real loud. Be like, oh my God, it's like cicadas. Yeah, they're just that loud. What is the temperature? Where are you at? It's 47 degrees outside. I'm in Oregon. And I moved here like in October of last year. And I'm waiting for it to warm up around here. Does Oregon ever warm up? Does it ever not be cold here? I like warmth. I don't like being cold. Fuck the cold. Well, the peepers are here, but it's not warming up. So what happened? This is bullshit. I want to talk to the manager. All right, we're gonna do one last reading on Mr. Pete Booger. $110. I'm not looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I'm freezing my butt off. Booger, come here. Oh, here we go again. Come here. Ow. Does my cat have a cow patterned coat? She's weird. She's got tabby stripes, but gray patches. She's my girl. Booger. You're a cat lady. Very nice. I'm a kind of a cat lady too. Whenever I get near a cat, they treat me like a big cat couch. They want to sit on me. All right. Ooh. Now that's interesting. That's really interesting for Pete's. That's really interesting for Pete's. So we got the Knight of Cups and we got the Justice card. What does it mean? Just give me a second. Let me look at it. What am I getting off of this? I'm feeling like for Pete's, it's like the sword in hand that he's ready to fight for Chantal. Meaning like he'll stick up for her and be there to fight at her side. You know, be the balance that she needs. Because really that's what she needs, some balance. She doesn't have it. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah, bring it. Yep. Coming to the rescue. Bringing his money. Saving the damsel in distress. And why is he doing that? Why is he saving the damsel in distress? Because he wants to be taken care of by Chantal. Because that's how things were back in the day. You know, she made money. He lived in the house with her. And he could just sit in his room with his My Little Ponies and do his own thing. Like being around her meant she took care of things financially and Being around her meant that his channel flourished and he made money on that. So he's thinking about the positives, financially speaking, that would come being around her. He has a horrible temper. They both do. They both have horrible tempers. They both do. Yep. Pete, come on. And you have to wonder what Chantal is telling him. If he's having thoughts about living with her, like what is she telling him? What is she telling him? What promises is she making him? Yep. Yeah, like I can't say for sure, but it feels like if they don't move in together, like she's talking like they might. Like he's thinking that he's thinking that there's going to be a new beginning out of all of this. Medical ties, I'm not sure. So I just this card here, the 7 of Pentacles. She's having him work real hard. I'm feeling like all this talk that she's doing with Pete, like it's motivating him to work really, really hard because he wants that chance to live with her. You better work really hard, Pete. I want to live with you. We need money for this. We need money for that. She's putting him to work. Like he really wants this. Yeah, he's you see where his mind is at. Like we're gonna live together and everything's gonna be great and it's gonna work with us. Like he's so happy about this. Would it revive her channel? Maybe. You know, she's circling the drain right now. For her to revive her channel, she doesn't have to go back to that life of doing tremendous amounts of chemicals. She doesn't have to do that. She just has to be her authentic self. Her being in Kuwait, that's not her. That is so not her. She needs to be more herself. Stop lying to the audience. Stop treating them like they're dumb. We're not dumb. We've got eyes. We can see. We can hear. If you're a lying liar who lies and you tell lies and you're always getting caught, what is the point of lying? You know, if you're playing games with people and you're lying to them, the game is over once the people that you're trying to fool catch on to what you're doing, and they have. So he's got all kinds of ideas in his head. Like we're going to move in together and we're like I'm going to get my best friend back and money-wise it's going to be great. And she's feeding into that. Yep. Feeding into it. And Chantal is over there feeding him bullshit. Promising him so much. Promises in the dark. He's giving her money. He's giving her fucking money. You bitch. He's giving her fucking money. He's making a lot of money, and he's giving her money. Hey, JR. Yeah, she will take it too. Coming forward with even more money. Ugh. Like this is making me feel ill. Like the way she's using Pete's. It's disgusting. So disgusting. How she paid for the trip to New York. Well, I don't know about her using Pete's for that life, but I do know like she put her PayPal out there shamelessly, and who knows how much she got for that. But she showed a Chinese buffet, right? She's in Canada. Hey, ma'am, excuse me. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Gas anymore is expensive. How much gas would it take? Like, how much would you have to spend in gas to pay for gas to go from where she was in Ottawa across the border to New York and back again? Like, how much money would that be just in gas, not counting food, like food for the trip? How much would that cost? She's less than an hour from Cornwall to the New York border. Just an hour drive. Okay, I thought it was longer than that. Hello, Nira. How much is the cost of the troll for the border crossing? Yeah, she went for a reason. Booker, come here. Okay, so I didn't know, like, I thought she was further away than that. Okay, so here's where I'm getting stuck. Y'all help me. So I watched the video. Chantal said that before she even went to New York, that she was ill. Said that she had diarrhea and she was throwing up. Now, anybody who's ever had diarrhea, throwing up, just one or the other by themselves, the next morning or the next day, you're weak. You know, because it's pretty traumatic for the body. You just want to take a day and relax. But according to Chantal, she had both. So she was sick. She was very sick. She had stayed at the house and not gone out. And yet she drove across the border to New York for some kind of reason. Come here. You want to get a good view of the eclipse. Yeah, but the interesting thing is French Fry Girl said that in Cornwall that you could get the totality of the eclipse from there. So she really didn't have to go all the way there for that. Casino. She wanted pain pills. I believe that was going on too. You'd want to see the eclipse. Oh, had it for 2 weeks, no doctor, just stay hydrated. That could be it, life. So, like, I don't know how this works as far as the medical system. Does the US medical system, is it different and separated away from Canada, or are they all connected? I'm asking that because Chantal, I feel like she doctor shops. So because Canada is Canada and then you got the US, if she wanted a doctor shop, and let's just say she's known by people in Canada, if she hopped the border, would she have to worry about that? Like if she's on the system from like seeing hospitals and stuff in Canada, would that apply in the US as well? Now they're separate. Yeah, she did go to New York. She drove across the border and then back again. Not going to give you an opioid pain medication. But here's what I thought was wild. So she went to the hospital. She had all of those fluids given to her, allegedly. So she was really sick. But then we see her and she's perfectly fine to the point where she's craving pickles and she drank pickle juice. I've never in my life heard of somebody that had like flu-like symptoms that they could do that. Not without getting deathly sick. Because if you got the flu or anything like it, your stomach is very sensitive. Hi, Wander. But I just don't understand the thinking of you're sick, you got diarrhea, you're throwing up, and you decide it's a good idea to drive far from home. For what purpose? Knowing that you're ill, how would you do that to yourself? You can't doctor shop in the UK. NHS number follows you everywhere. That's good to know. She could have life. She could have. You know what, Crater? I think I'm done for the night. I don't want to do too many readings all at once. It's starting to get a little bit cold. I need to put some socks on my bare feet. It's getting kind of cold in here. Me and Booger are going to curl up in the bed and get warm. She's on me right now and she's looking at me like it's time to go to bed, Mom. It's kind of chilly in here. Can we go to bed now? And oh my God, it's like almost 2 in the morning. So I'm gonna go, y'all. And I thank you guys for dropping by. And before you leave, if you want to give a thumbs up to the stream or sub up to the channel, I really do appreciate it. And I thank you guys for spending some time with me tonight. I'm going to take me and my cat Booger to bed. You're welcome. And hopefully when I wake up, it'll be warmer tomorrow. Much warmer. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.